Yes, it is an 8th straight win in the Bundesliga for Xabi Alonso's men. Let's hear from the coach himself speaking after the game.
Xabi, a 3-1 win in the end. How was your mood after that? Because you had so much control of the game, but in the end, it just started slipping.
Yeah, but I focus. At the moment, I say, yeah, we could have done better. But now, after 15, 20 minutes, I think that it was a good performance. We deserve to win. I think that we control most of the time. For maybe the last minutes, we could play more competitive. We relax, but we will use that not to forget in the coming ones. But overall, it was a very good performance.
What are the elements of the performance that pleased you the most, if you could break it down a bit?
Well, to be honest, we had to change a little bit our idea with the injury of Martin, but the players, they understood pretty quickly what was the change and what we had to do. And for me, that's really helpful. Once just with the change, that they know, okay, we were gonna do this, and now we are changing for this. So that's the process of the development of the team. But we had good control. We haven't conceded many. We knew that it was not gonna be a game to create 20 chances, but not to concede many and to wait for our moment. And that's how it came, the first goal, and it was really important to get the lead in the game.
So it is back to 4 points at the top of the table. It is absolutely a two-horse race in the Bundesliga right now, but no matter what anyone says, we are just hoping it stays close like this, and we are just counting down until February 15th, when these two sides will face off at the Bayer Arena. It does feel that that's all we're building up to right now, LA.
Well, let's just make the case that maybe these teams are going to drop points from here till then. How could that happen? How is the setup by which this could actually be a reality for this club? Maybe Champions League in midweek, and then Leverkusen go and play against Leipzig. Maybe that's the circumstance in which maybe they drop some points. Now, I just don't see it happening, given the level of performance from both Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen as compared to everybody else. Here I am making an argument for Leipzig. This is the same Leipzig team that today they were leading 3-0 against Bochum, last place Bochum, and allowed Bochum to come back and make it 3-3. So while I can make the case, it's not a credible case. It's not believable. When you think about what's more likely to happen is that both of these teams are more likely to be perfect from here till February 15th, and then we're having a dance. Then we're talking about Leverkusen welcoming Bayern Munich, and let's see who's who, and let's see what's what. The truth of the matter is that both of these teams are far and away better than everybody else in Bundesliga.
But both of these teams not quite at their very best just yet, is it fair to say?
But even that will suggest that it's an argument for what I just mentioned, that they'll remain perfect from here till February 15th, because even at less than their best, they're still winning games. You would think, if indeed you're less than your best, that maybe there's an opportunity to drop a point here or there. But today, it wasn't an explosive performance from Leverkusen, and they walked by Mönchengladbach as if they weren't there. As for Bayern Munich, 3-2 seems like it was close, maybe because they lacked attention to details, but on the whole, Bayern Munich had chances to make this game 4-5-6, and didn't quite happen. I think there's too much difference between these two teams and everybody else.
Yes.